But I thought I would take a video and show you what we've done over the last 12 months to the home office. And so let's come on in. And we will start right here. This is just a shelving unit, a bookcase rather. And you can see at the top I've got various tchotchke, as they call it. My Stewie doll. My Tix clock. Also another clock. Down below, that's where I keep Max. He is my animatronic parrot. He's kind of cool. A lot of people's had, we've had a lot of fun with him over the years. Nothing real major going on there. And then down below, this is where I keep, just various cleaners, compressed air, iClear. That's a backup hard drive for the 2 MacBook Pros that we own. And finally down below, just various office supplies, copy paper, file folders, envelopes, business cards, that kind of thing right there. That's the bookcase. Now we come around to this side of the room, just a lamp. First I want to show you this. This is the old Imac. It's a 2006 24-inch Intel Core 2 Duo Imac. It's not being used right now. I may put that to use as a possible media server. This is the newest addition to our equipment. And I'll take it down here at the bottom. That is a Dell XPS 8300 Intel i7 2600 processor with 8 gigs of memory. I got it for $649, and then to that I added the upgraded video card to the Radeon 6770, and also just the physical restore media with 2 years of warranty. So not a bad deal entirely. And then I've got a couple very old Altec Lansing 2.1 speakers plugged into it, a Logitech C930, and a Asus 24-inch widescreen display. And to that is connected to a Trip Light UPS surge protector UPS. And what we're going to use this machine for is a couple different things. It's going to run part of our CRM system. I'm also running various GFI apps on it natively. We have to upgrade it to Windows 7 64-bit Professional Edition in order to do that. And I'm also going to upgrade the RAM on this machine to 16 gigabytes of memory, as well as adding an additional hard drive. That's all going to be done probably over the course of the next summer. And then brand new Google t-shirt, which I've not unwrapped yet. And then I keep the chargers for our Jawbone Bluetooth headset and also my iPad over here. And the reason being is that the charger cord for the iPad is not very, very long at all. But so this is a PC workstation. And then Cindy will also use this machine to import leads that we get from our vendors into our CRM system. So this machine does all that, plus we'll be playing pre-recorded videos, so it's actually going to be quite a busy computer. Let's get to the main work area. I'm just going to swing the camera around. That's one of our lights that we use for the show. Of course, this is looking out the window, a GFI poster. Here we go. And this is my workstation right here. These are the two Dell Ultra Sharp 24-inch U2410 displays. Bring this closer. That is the controller for the Logitech Z2300's 2.1 speaker system that I have. You'll notice that there is a, may not be able to see it too clearly because it's black, but there's another Logitech C910 webcam up there. Those are just awesome, by the way. Apple Magic Mouse, the Apple wired keyboard. Moving to the left of the desk is a Magic Trackpad. Back and behind here is my Xbox 360. I also have a Connect for it, but we don't use it. I tend to play a lot of Modern Warfare 3 on that. And then also my iPad, which is turned out to be a really good investment. Of course, there is the Behringer U24 or U1204 USB 1204 mixer. There we go. That I use when we make FrugalTech Live. Here's something new right here. That is the Logitech G930 gaming headset. Doesn't work with Xbox, by the way, but does have 7.1 surround. It does work with a Mac, but it doesn't support the 7.1 surround. You can do some Apple script stuff with it to get additional functionality, but it controls iTunes, volume up, down, etc. Mute the mic. I use that a lot because we use Skype a lot here in business to contact clients and so forth. And I like it because it can be plugged into the charger while I'm using it to make phone calls. On the desktop, this is a 2010 MacBook Pro, 4 gigs of memory, Core i5 processor, about refurbished from the Apple Store. And it's a really nice machine. I have a dual booting with Windows 7 Professional 64-bit as well as OS 10. Take that with me on conferences, trips, trade shows. Also going to be making some YouTube videos with it as well. Let's get back down to the Mac Pro. My main system is driven by a 2010 Mac, or 2009 I should say, Mac Pro. It's a single quad-core Xeon processor, upgraded to 12 gigabytes of RAM. On top of that's another trip-light UPS, and there's a lot of wires. There's the subwoofer for the Logitech Z2300. It's an incredibly awesome sounding system, by the way. The Logitech Z2300s, I didn't pay anything for those. I traded those for a little bit of work on a friend's laptop. The Mac Pro, I bought off of Craigslist for $1,700, way below the retail price. Still has some Apple Care left on it until next August. It's got 3 hard drives, a 640 gig, a 250 gig, and a terabyte drive. Another project for this summer would be replace the boot drive with an SSD drive so I can get better performance out of it. I run several virtual machines on there, including Windows 7 Professional 64-bit, Windows XP, and Ubuntu also are loaded on those machines. So that's that. Now, as far as the desk is concerned, I'm going to clear something up for everybody. Those are actually 2 Office Depot folding tables, and one of them is 6 foot long, the other is 5, and I got those for about $100 delivered. So, we're back here. This is the microphone that I use when I do FrugalTech Live, which is a Audio-Technica AT2020. It's a condenser microphone, side address. My office chair. This is just a Broyhill office chair I got at Walmart, I think, for about $100. So this is kind of a shot of when I'm working, my workstation. Just your standard tray for papers. I use a lot of notepads as I'm on the phone with clients all day. And just assorted pens, paper, or pencils, pens, that kind of thing right there. There's another Logitech C910. I actually have 3 of those. Let's go ahead and move on now. This is just another for filing papers. It keeps, the various containers have miscellaneous cables, batteries, checkbook, different adapters, that sort of thing right there. Let's move over to here. This is a Canon GL1, which I purchased on eBay. And I use that when we stream live. It's not HD, it is just standard definition. It's a good camera, but unfortunately it's got a pretty weak power supply on it that's been giving me some problems. And then finally, over here, that is my Epson Workforce 630 printer, wireless N. Bought it on closeout from Tiger Direct. I believe it was $69 with ink delivered to the front door. You'll see to the left and right, those are some studio monitor speakers that I can listen to guests and so forth without having to use a headphone. It actually works out quite nicely. I think it's because Skype uses pretty doggone good echo cancellation. I do a lot of printing and a lot of scanning with this machine, so it gets a lot of use. And moving over, there is a window, that is an HP Media Smart Windows Home server. The EX485, I believe, is the model of it. And it has 3 terabytes of storage total, one internal, and then that is a USB drive also attached to that device. That is a Western Digital backup drive that's connected to the Windows Home server. There's a UPS, an APC UPS, and finally a Airport Extreme base station for takes care of our wireless network. Below that, that is just a cheapo 8-port gigabit switch that I got, cable modem, and then here's another 24-port Linksys gigabit switch. I don't use that because it's so doggone loud. It sounds like an airplane when it's running. And finally, there's a Dell E510 that we no longer will be using, so that's also going to be taken out of here and probably given to a family member. May put Ubuntu on that as well. Going to a front shot, this is kind of just an overall pan of the office. Plenty of room with these folding tables. They make an excellent desk. They're good and solid. Lots of desktop space, and they did it pretty doggone inexpensively. And then there is the other workstation, and there you have it. That is the home office right now as it stands. Hey, check out our website, frugalbrothers.com. You can also find me on Twitter at FrugalTech, Facebook, also FrugalTech, and YouTube, FrugalTech on YouTube. Come by and stop by and say hi. Thanks.